says, regarding God's sovereignty, does God control everything that happens in our lives, no matter whether it's good or bad? If I get sick and die, can I say that God killed me, or does God only do good things to us? Now, this is a huge question, Scott, but maybe kind of just some principles or guidelines of how you'd approach a question like this.
I would amend the question again and we can make the answer clear. I say, regarding God's sovereignty, does God ordain everything that happens in our lives, no matter whether it's good or bad? That's an easy question, because the answer to that is no, because God does not ordain evil. God's not the author of evil. And if I get sick and then die, can I say God killed me? No. You can say that God allowed you to die from that disease for reasons that we'll know more fully when we get to glory. And God does not cause evil. That's, I think, the big takeaway from it.
So I think with this qualification, I think you'd agree with me. You'd say, if somebody dies, can they say God killed me? Well, there are times where God has killed and has judged through sicknesses,
True.
Probably with Herod in the book of Acts, through plagues in the Old Testament. So there are times which seem to be the exception of God's judgment, not the norm. And it seems to be in most of those conversations, God makes it clear what he's doing. So we should be hesitant to say, yep, God killed you. But it also says, or does God only do good things? Well, ironically, those are good things. Now, there's a difference between somebody dying of a sickness because of sin and saying that's good. But God judging and sometimes taking life is good. Why? Because God is good. So it's important we don't confuse what we think is good according to a human metric and standard, according to what is good. So even if we don't understand, if we really believe God is good, like the scriptures say, he's righteous and he's justice and he's merciful and he's good in his character, he's holy, then his commands and actions will flow from that, even if we don't understand it.
This content isn't for everyone, but if you want more Christian content in your feed, subscribe and drop a like. May God bless you.